I'm going to show you how to edit your website. So we got pages and products, and how to update those, how to create new ones. When you first log into the site, you will go up to your URL and you type in /wp-admin and you put in your user login and you will land on this dashboard page right here. The first thing we'll go through is the media, and then we'll go through pages and then down to products. So kind of the main three for editing the site. So if we go into the media folder, you'll see all your different photos here. You can click on them. These are photos that have been uploaded. Alt tags you can create for SEO purposes, so Google knows what the title of the photo is about. So any photo that you have uploaded or PDF, any of those items will be in here that you can then reuse on other pages and products. So then we'll just dive right into pages here. I installed a plugin called Duplicator, which allows you to duplicate any page. So generally that's easier to start from instead of starting from scratch from a new page. So that's why I put that on there. And today I'm going to show you, say we wanted to duplicate the About page. I already went in there and have created that. So it's a duplicate of the About page. And this is what it looks like. So when you come into the editor, you'll have the layout that'll start with first. And you can grab any of these different layout column sections. So you just click on it and drag to where you want it to put that new layout section in. You can drop it. And once that goes in there, you can hit the arrow to make it wider. You can hit this little window within window, which is a clone. So now it puts two columns side by side. So if we were to, let's say here, so we got the column, the layout set up, you can then go in and add elements. And so the same thing is use drag and drop. So if you want a text block, you grab that and then you drop it into that section. To edit that text, you just click on it. It'll pop up a window here, and then you can type whatever you want in here. This is kind of similar to like a Microsoft Word document. You can bold text, italicize. You can add media here if you want to add an image. And that's kind of how that is. And once you like it, you would just hit save. I'm going to exit out. Let's see, what else can we show you? A lot of these are self-explanatory for what the use is. Let's see here. So if you want to add an image, drop that in there. Then you just click on it. You can then choose an image from the media folder. Say you wanted that image. Then you would just go in here and click on insert. And now that image will be there. Then you click save and it'll pop in. So that's how to add columns and different sections for just general pages. Let's see here, what else? The Yoast SEO, that's a keyword plugin. So this is just a keyword you could put to see if it's an About page. So you could put your business name in to see, it'll give you a rough idea if you have enough of these keywords and different information in the page. It'll tell you what you're doing well and what you need to work on. So the green ones are the ones that you're doing good for this keyword term that we typed in for this page. And then these are ones that they're saying to recommend. One thing you could do is set a description here. That's what shows in Google. So you have a title here and then you don't have a description for this page if it was to show up in Google. So that's one thing you'd want to do. Let's see what else we can show you in pages. The sidebar, this is where you'd save. So if you're not ready to publish the page, you can save it as a draft. So if I save that today, then we can come back in. It'll be a draft, but it's not, you can't see unless you're logged into the site. Publish is when you're ready to go live. That'll make it live to the website. I won't go over that stuff. Let's see here. Layout, we don't need to do any of that. Attributes, I'm just closing some of these. Featured image is going to be what shows in the Google search. So if we want to have, let's say this photo up here, you would just want to, it'll then show, this is a preview of what it looks like on Google if somebody's searching. So you just click set feature image, and then you click on the image you want to be the featured image, click featured image. Now it'll put it here, which is not going to show on the page, but then if anybody is Google searching, this was how it'll look on the Google search results. It'll have a title, description, and then it'll have the photo. So we'll save that. Let's see, preview, so you can see what the page looks like that you're building out. So here's the page that we're building. Again, if you're going to create a new page, I would just duplicate one of the pages you like already, and then just change out the information on the duplicated page. That way you don't have to restructure, and it keeps kind of a similar layout throughout, consistency with everything. All right, we'll jump into products. So also with that duplicate plugin that I installed, you can duplicate any product and then just change out the title. So I went and duplicated the syringe here, and this is what it looks like when you're in there. So let's see here, the title, it wouldn't say copy, but because it's a duplicate, that's what it's going to do. You want to make sure that the title matches the URL. The product description here, I'll show where that is. So that's going to be down here in the tabs. Go back. I closed the SEO. That's the same thing we went over in the other for the pages. The products works the same way. So this is a variable product, which means you have an option to select different, it'll affect the price, or it'll show a different image with a variable product. So to go in here, you can, if you have just one item, you don't want to have a variable product, you just click at a simple product. I'm not going to change it today, but then you can go through the information here, general, inventory. If you want to have SKU number, if you had stock management, you had so many, you could actually put it in here. So once you run out, people can't purchase it. Shipping, you could set shipping costs differently. Usually though, you handle the shipping on the WooCommerce side for all products. Let's see, link products, we don't need to do that. Attributes, so this is where the variable comes in. So right now it's set up as the title style, and then you just type in the two different values with the pipeline text in between, and then you save that. And then when you go into variations, it's going to give you those two different options. So that's these two options that we see right here. So then you can set a different image. You set the price for each one. So each one specifically can have its own price, photo, weight, all that stuff, different information, SKU numbers. So that's how the variations work with the variable product. Let's see here. And then the product short description, that's going to be the description that shows right here, right below the title and the price. So you have two different product descriptions. You have the main product description, which is going to be down here in the tab. Then you have the short description, which is going to show above the purchase button and the style drop down. Okay, let's see here what else we can show you. All the items on the right here is the same as the pages. You can save the draft, you can preview it. When you're ready to go live, you just hit publish. Categories, this is important if people are searching for a certain type of products. So put it on your category pages. You just have to check the item here where you want it to be. Tags aren't important. You could set up product gallery images. So this would be, if you have multiple images of this product you want to show, it would create a thumbnail image. So you'd have your primary image up here, the featured image, and then you'd have little images below if you have more that you want to click on. So if somebody clicked on that thumbnail image, it would then update the main image here, and you could click on the next one and so forth to see them. And that's what the gallery of images is. And to set that up, you just click on it, and then you pick your photos here, or you can upload from your computer, drag and drop. All right, so that's a quick overview of pages and products, how to change them, how to add a new one, the media folder. If you have any more questions, let me know. This is a quick overview. I can jump into WooCommerce and explain some of that stuff too if you have any questions on that. But today's video, that's what I was going to do, just the products and pages, and hopefully that was helpful. Thank you.